beautiful ether. I'm really stoked to have found these on Amazon while I was looking up something completely unrelated. I'm so blown away by these that I don't even remember what I was looking up in the first place. They're absolutely gorgeous. So I cannot wait to open these and look at the absolutely brutally intense art that's on every card. And I figured I'd film it. Absolutely beautiful work has gone into this. Tarot de El Dios y los TRES by Fournier. I'm blown away. Here's all the information. The reason why I immediately scooped these up also is, like, obviously the art. I've been drawing a ton, and I got a lot of creative blocks. I've just been making these for my notebooks, and these to throw into orders and for notebooks. I made a little logo finally, another one, Pyramids of Giza, and I'm really inspired by tarot art because of the symbolism that's used. They're essentially flashcards of beautiful art dripping in symbolism, and I really value their existence. Our little Let's get them open. Getting right into them. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, hoo-hoo. Yes, Ma. Let's see if you can see. Uh-huh. Oh, wow, 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 wow. The details. Oh, this is so fantastic. And I see pink emanating off them. The backs must be pink. Oh. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. There's a little booklet. Wow, wow, wow. Can you believe? So these are like $15 right now on Amazon, which feels so unfair, but I do see that they're originally $25. It says it on the plastic. Because this is like, they're like normal kind of playing card stock, but with art this divine, I don't give a shit. Wow. Oh my gosh. So I think I'm gonna move the camera and do a flip through. A proper flip through. Wow. Wow, I'm so stoked. I can't wait to show these to Alvy. Wow, I'm so stoked. Okay. Whew. Starting with the guidebook. Beautifully done. I really like this, actually. I don't mind the small little pamphlet styles. Throw them in my wallet. And it does have translations for the cards in both Spanish and English. Ooh. Is that German? Wow, no way. I love when things are multiple translations because I'm a fan of picking up little bits here and there of any and every language possible, and I'm the type of person that reads the translations on a shampoo bottle. Starting with the 2 welcome cards. I just can't get over this art. I am highly inspired right now. Very nice. Very nice. I'll translate that so I could be 100% sure, but I think it's for the God of 3. Very interesting. I cannot wait to... 3 is everywhere. So I think I'm actually just gonna silently flip through all of them so y'all could really see the fantastic illustrations that this... I'm just so excited. We have our Fool. Well, I might as well do that so I can show... Well, I'll probably actually shuffle it after this. Our Magician. Personally, this is the card that resonates most with me, especially as a crafter, turning everything I could find into something else. The High Priestess, of course. I am blown away. Genuinely speechless. The colors and the blends of all worlds. It's absolutely brilliant. The second card that resonates most. Brilliant! I forgot what this was called. A bit of folklore. Brilliant. If you know, please feel free to comment below because I'll forget to look it back up. Well, I guess I'll be reminded because I'm going to be staring at these all night. They're just out of control. Gorgeous. I cannot believe that. Hey, they're like 50. Oh, this is the Sagittarius card. Oh, my mom is texting up a storm. Sending the weather of St. Augustine. We're all very excited. I'm just, wow, wow. God, they look just, they're oozing with symbolism. And maybe I'll go through all the symbols because that's one of my true passions is just symbols, symbology, symbolism. Like why it's a certain flower. And like I recently discovered forget-me-nots are Masonic when you see pins in them in art. I was fascinated by it. It's a language. Symbolism is definitely a language. A universal language. Almost universal. These are just melting my mind away. Gosh. I am so glad I was just mindlessly scrolling. I'm usually on eBay. Wow. Tell me you wouldn't have that hanging in your freaking living room. And I really do. I'm a sucker for pink. Not in like necessarily like a Barbie girl way. It's one of those juicy colors. I like pinks and reds and oranges, especially all together. Like, look how juicy that heart is. Look how juicy them grapes are. I'm just mind blown. The anvil. It's so... I feel so personally attached to these. Which I do have that for my other deck, the Tarot of Holy Light. It's another deck that's just dripping. And I love the borders, like a lot of them. I can't. These are perfect. Mm-hmm. Please, feel free to recommend any decks that you have a connection with, or you know of that is just, the only word that comes to mind is dripping. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Oh, my device is too hot. Leaving off at 5 of Cups. I'll be right back. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you quickly how I do these ribbons. I learned this trick online, and I'm blown away by how simple it is. Getting right back to the cards, left off on the 5 of Cups. I love when the rainbow is incorporated. The crab. Oh, I love, 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 love. I'll leave the link in the description for these Fournier Tarot El Dios de los TRES cards. They're just absolutely stunning. And I can't wait to refresh on certain things. Like, I don't think I've ever looked up symbolism behind hammerhead sharks, because I'm of the assumption that nothing is on accident. These look very concentrated. Motifs. Absolutely gorgeous. Wow, wow, wow. I'm so excited to shuffle these. I'm just absolutely blown away. Brochure, of like Pennsylvania, BRAUCHEREI, I think, brochure. It's this, kind of Pennsylvania Dutch, Christian, but they have like, really fascinating practices with like safety pins and, you know, some folk spells, folk magic. All very interesting. I believe you could find them under the Red Church. They also do a lot of knot magic. If you recall seeing like those symbols, like flower-like symbols on barns. Out of control. Out of control. I cannot wait to show these to Will. He's gonna be like, what? And Alvi. Yo, Alvi. This deck is fire. Fire. I can't get over it. I can't get over it. Oh. Out of control. And it's the clubs like in the Maya Aztec cards. They have them everywhere, like in gas stations here in Southeast Florida. I have a set. I might grab them. I'll definitely show you the Tarot of Holy Light right after this. Oh, out of control. Just, I am blown to pieces. I wanted to keep this short, so maybe I will do a thing on the symbols of it, if y'all would like. Oh, I'm absolutely blown away. Try not to knock y'all into another dimension. Ooh, I'm really bad at shuffling. Practice makes progress in every field. And I'll shuffle it quite a bunch. Do it one more time for y'all. I know this is not satisfying at all. And I don't do inverted cards anymore because I find that no matter how many times I shuffle, it still feels like they group together. So I just use a little bit of intuition. I mean, when you get in the thick of the symbols, and you can kind of take it for yourself. And as a side note, I do think intuitive readings are just as valid as educated ones. Let me grab my other deck to show you, and then I'll do the banners, and then get out of your hair. So this genuinely blew my mind. You could just do a loose, like, spiral. Should have used a better pen. Or, like, one of these. Ooh, shoot. But anyway, so you have your spiral, and just do lines, all the lines going in the same direction. And then you connect. Oops, I made it messed up. But you get the point, right? And then for like something like this, same thing, everything goes down. I'm not a professional. I feel like there should be one there, but I'm just gonna see what happens. In there. Okay, I'm just gonna see what happens. Like that. Like that. And like that. Isn't that crazy? And, you know, with a little practice, like this one isn't even perfect, but it's gonna go perfect for, a projects page in a notebook. I'll do one more. I always mess them up, but it's okay. I have really shaky hands, if you haven't noticed. I just saw this on one of those, like, TikTok compilations, art hack TikTok, compilations here on YouTube, and I can't believe it. I love this little, as you can see, just keep going until they look good. I don't end up using them all, like I said, for a shopping list or anything. And I usually do use recycled or paper that has misprints, but I did these on live as kind of an example, so yeah. And they are on label paper, just like the stickers are. So I put a piece of tape on it, and you got a legit little sticker there. And one comes in every order. Okay, I'll grab that one deck. I'm actually glad I grabbed these. These are the Maya. Never use rubber bands. I did that like maybe last year. I do have quite a few decks from picking them up. As you can see, I feel like I called them Maya Aztec cards earlier. Well, it's the same ones. Oh, I love these cards so much. Yay. Intriguing. I'll look that up for sure, for sure. Can't wait to dig into those. And then, oh, I love the print on the back of these ones, especially. These are them. My pig boy, Blue, thought this contained snacks. But this is the Tarot of Holy Light. I only have volume 1 of the book right now. Hoping to get the second volume soon. My shopping list for books and craft supplies and tools is astounding. I don't want to move the game, but you get the point. It has really nice sized illustrations of the cards in black and white. So as you'll see, these are another one. Wow, they are just so out of this world. I'm addicted to the symbolism. Like, what? The platonic solids? Absolutely. Mind-bending. These were a little pricey, but I just, saved a little stash of cash aside. I think they were like 30. Which, no offense, that is. I'm like a $5 person. It's not $5, I can live without it. Or I can make it. I can do a whole flip through of this deck if anybody wants that. Or if you want to do it on live, and I could read from the book, because this is a super hermetic alchemical deck. It's got like so much history. It's raw. As you can see, oh, I don't want that rubber band in there. So I usually don't keep anything. Mr. Ant, I have sugar ants because my coffee drinks. I quit coffee, but then I didn't. Love this deck. Absolutely blessed to have it. It's worth it. I really do think it's worth it. The amount of information and history in here is like out of control. Legit history. Oh, I make these leaf prints. Alright. Well, thank whoever, this is that thing I made on live the other night. And I made this a few weeks ago. It's sealed in resin, so it's like, it was just an experiment. I want to get a little bit more detail in there. But thank whoever stopped by, and the deck is a 10 out of 10. If you're a cardstock person, they're just like regular plain cardstock. This stock is really nice. But I have no issues with the other one at all. Like, I am absolutely in love. Love at first sight, love at first touch, love at first everything. Dripping, gorgeous, beautiful, everything about it. Like, oh. Anyway, thank y'all. Feel free to recommend any other decks because the art is just something I'm always after. I always think of them like flashcards for art, but you could also like have in-depth psychological conversations with yourself. You're not nuts. I certainly am. But yeah, highly recommend. I'll put the link in the description below, and like Green Dean says from eattheweeds.com and Eat the Weeds here on YouTube, he documents thousands of edible and medicinal plants that commonly are referred to as weeds. And that just means they grow anywhere and everywhere. I made this mushroom purse. But like he says, toodles. Yes! So pretty. I'll put the links to both in the description. These make me very happy.